everyone, welcome to STEMAC. Today I'm going to talk about Rutherford atomic model. Atomic, let's think, is a tiny little bit of dot. At the past, scientists thought that it's just a few things of positive and negative charges combined together just like a pudding with a raisins. But Rutherford and his team contribute an excellent experiment with a shocking result, and because of the result today we got two molecules, radium and uranium. So today I'm going to talk about their surprising result. Why is it surprising? So normally think it's a particle, small particle, if it gonna go through a gold leaf. So as it gonna go through a gold leaf, so it not gonna give any bend a corner or anything, but it gonna straight usually as it rules. But they saw something unexpected. One of the dot bent and come to the opposite sides. This is a shocking, because why it gonna go and come here at the opposite side? So here they discovered the thing. So they start with the experiment, and 1909 they shoot some alpha particles in a gold leaf which length is 0.0004 centimeter, and in a zinc sulfide coated screen, which is a phosphorescent substance, which when a particles fall into this zinc sulfide screen, it illuminates some light. So through this way they start the experiment. So firstly they shoot some alpha particles in the gold leaf. So as usual, some alpha particle straight line go to that side and illuminate some lights. Those are the lights, and some bend here. It going to bend here and come here. It's not a normal thing. Why it happened? That's what gonna discover today. And one of the particle go into the opposite side, not into the straight line. So this is the thing happened in the experiment. So he come up with a conclusion. So what's the conclusion? So firstly, think those alpha particle is a positive charged particles, and those gold leaf are to contain of so many atoms. And firstly here this is the gold leaf inside. So here is the atoms and the alpha particle. Here they shoot some alpha particle and it go through the atoms, and here we see some straight line, and the stars are the lights which illuminated in the zinc sulfide screen. So those are bended, those are going to the particles atoms, and some of this bended and some of come this way. And why it happens? And they come with some result. 99% of the particles went straight to the line. Some of them bent, and in between 2000 and just one particle come in the opposite side. So here they get the result. So let's talk about what they concluded with through the result. Finally, he concluded he come with the conclusion most of the place of the atom is empty, which is consist of electrons. Those electrons are high negatively charged, and they don't have the eligible mass they need to have. Because of that, those alpha particles can easily go through the atoms and created the emission. And as they got bent and some of them come to the opposite side, so he come up with the conclusion that in the center of the atom there is something which stop them to come straight line, not come into straight line, but causes some destruction and come in the opposite side. So, and what could be the reason? First reason, maybe there is something strong, harder than the alpha particle, which cause them to collide and bend in the side. Or maybe there is another different charge than alpha particles, like as alpha particle is positive, so maybe there is some positive particles present here which is cause them the collision, as positive distract each other. So they come into the opposite side because of the repulsion. So and lastly they come up with the conclusion that nucleus at the atom is much smaller size than the overall composition. So these are the thoughts, these are the result, decision they are come with. Firstly, what was the decision? The 99% went through it because there is not a filial space into the atom, because and as the result of it they gone through it, not get to break into a bin, and maybe there is something in between which is caused them to stop in this place, and maybe that's which could be the reason it has a heavy molecule then, or maybe some positive force present there causing it alpha to bend and repulsion happening, and that's it for the decisions they come up with. So he come up with a model which is known as Rutherford atomic model through those results and decisions. So firstly he said that atom has a center which consists of nucleus. Those nucleus consist of proton and neutrons, and the sides of the nucleus and the outside of the nucleus consist of electron which is going through the orbits. So the mass of the proton and neutron is considered to be the mass of the overall atom. So here the atom has electron, proton and neutron. In the center, proton and neutron present, and electron is out of the center which is going through the orbits. So the electron doesn't have any mass which is consist of just negative charge, and proton and neutron causing all of the mass of the atoms at the center. Here the model, here is the nucleus which is consist of proton and neutrons, and here is the electron which is circulating through the overall situation. So he compared this model with the solar system model, because look at this, look at solar system model. Just here is the sun at the middle, our solar system. So here some are a planet which is circulating through an orbit, and here is another planet. So here is another planet. So they are all circulating through a circle. So he come up with the decision that as the solar system model, they also using the same system in these atoms, and electrons are more around the nucleus in different units are moved around the nucleus in different orbits. That's why he come up with the conclusion. So the number of protons in the nucleus and outside the electron are same, since and because and the nucleus consists of positive charge and those electrons are consist of negative charge. So negative charge and positive charge is opposite in numbers, so which is causing them to stay in a center of this force. So as they combine together, they can keep in the center because of their opposite charge, as opposite attracts. So why they keep in the centers? Because here minus 1 are here plus 1 and plus 1. So what gonna happen? Plus 1 and minus 1, it all gonna be 0. So here is the same amount, same thing happened. Those things have the same amount of charge but in negative and positive numbers. So as they have same amount of charge, the overall situation here is 0. So the number never changes, and it can be changed if the minus 1 extra 1 minus we get. So as there is nothing present, so minus 1, then it gonna be negative, and if there is extra plus 1 present, so here we gonna be extra plus 1, so it gonna be positive. So it gonna be a positive molecules. So positively charged electron experience a force and attraction towards the negatively charged electron. So as the positively and negatively charged electron attract each other, they come into a centripetal force, and which make them to stay into those orbits, not put them out of the orbit. So whenever they always stay in the same situation because of the force and the attraction, and he come up, and this overall situation he compare with the solar system model. As solar system model, orbits sun stay in the middle, and all the planets round together in orbit. So this is a similar process for him. That's why he named this model solar system model. So what he discovered in this process, he discovered that in the center of nucleus, which is causing the alpha particle to bend, which has a more weight than those alpha particle, because of it we can see the illumination of the light in the opposite side, not in the straight line. This is a small amount of number, but it's a significant result which declared that there's something in the middle of these atoms, which because of why we are getting those results. And overall conclusion, this experiment declared that those nucleus and proton, which is considered proton and neutron, and this electron, and this overall situation, because of it those atoms are stay together in this place. And that's it for today. Thank you everyone.